Now I'm moving on to page number 153, which is today's content. So I'm going to read it. Have a look over here. Pay attention. The march to Dandi. Purna Swaraj would never come on its own. It had to be fought for. In 1930, Gandhiji declared that he would lead a march to break the salt law. According to this law, the state had a monopoly on the manufacture and sale of salt. Mahatma Gandhi, along with other nationalists, reasoned that it was sinful to tax salt since it is such an essential item of our food. The Salt March related the general desire of freedom to a specific grievance shared by everybody and thus did not divide the rich and the poor. म्हणून टॅक्सवर म्हणजे सॉल्टवर जो टॅक्स लावलेला होता, salt is such a essential thing of every day and to everyone, though he is powerful, not powerful, rich, poor, from village, from rural area, urban area, whoever it is, we need salt every day. So what is another event or what is another moment started by Gandhiji to abolish this tax which is means added onto the salt manufacturing and all. So he started that movement and that is we call it as salt march also. Gandhiji and his followers marched for over 240 miles from Sabarmati to the coastal town of Dandi, where they broke the government law by gathering natural salt found on the seashore and boiling seawater to produce salt. So see the picture, it is mentioned over here. Mahatma Gandhi breaking the salt law by picking up a lump of natural salt in Dandi on 6th April 1930. Now in this part is also very important, the participation of women in the freedom struggle. That is Ambabai from Karnataka. Women from diverse backgrounds participated in the national movement. Young and old, single and married, they came from rural and urban areas, from both conservatives and liberal homes. Their involvement was significant for the freedom struggle, for the women's movement, and for themselves personally. So they might be rich or poor, they might be from the families which are not ready to accept the modern means thoughts. Those are we are calling them as conservatives, means who are thinking narrowly, and liberal means where there is a freedom to women. So from all these group of families, women joined this national movements. Both British officials and Indian nationalists felt that women participation gave the national struggle an immense force. Participation in the freedom movement brought women out of their homes. It gave them a place in the professions, in the governance of India, and it could pave the way for equality with men. So that could be pave way means make way. So once they started participating, there could be the equality among men and women also. They could get jobs, they could have a professions, they could have a opinion and all. What such participation meant for women is best recounted by them. Ambabai of Karnataka had been married at age 12, at very early age, isn't it? We have learned this about in Women, Caste and Reform in Unit 1. Widowed at 16 means within just 4 years of her married life, her husband died. She picketed foreign cloth and liquor shops in Udupi. She was arrested, served a sentence, and was re-arrested. Between prison terms, she made speeches, taught spinning, and organized Prabhat Feris. Prabhat Feris means in the morning, Prabhats. Ambabai regarded these as the happiest days of her life because she gave it a new purpose and commitment. Women, however, had to fight for their right to participate in the movement. During the Salt Satyagraha, for instance, even Mahatma Gandhi was initially opposed to women's participation. Sarojini Naidu had to persuade him to allow women to join the movements. So, why this women participation is important? Actually, Gandhiji was also against in the initial stages where he don't want women to get participated in this movement, but ultimately he also accepted that women participation has given the immense force to the nationalism. Next, peasants, tribals, and women participated in large numbers. A business federation published a pamphlet on the salt issue. The government tried to crush the movement through brutal action against the peaceful satyagrahis. Thousands were sent to jail. Again, these Britishers has taken action on the Salt March, in which peasants they also joined, tribals also joined, women also joined. Then business federation also joined by publishing a pamphlet. So this way, a number of group means different group of people they joined in this because this is a issue which is related to our everyday essentials. The combined struggle of the Indian people bore fruit when Government of India Act of 1935 prescribed provincial autonomy and the government announced elections to the provincial legislatures in 1937. So this what we have achieved through the Salt March. Now why provincial autonomy is highlighted, we will have a meaning of it. I will show you the meaning of this provincial autonomy, what it means. This is our for means you can say a big win, isn't it? We means and the government announced elections to the provincial legislatures in 1937. The Congress formed governments in 7 out of 11 provinces. So this is our major victory. Correct? In September 1939, after 2 years of the Congress rule in the provinces, the Second World War broke out. Critical of Hitler, Congress leaders were ready to support the British war effort. But in return, they wanted that India be granted independence after the war. The British refused to concede the demand. The Congress ministers resigned in protest. Means they were elected from 7 provinces. But at that time, what was happening? The World War II was also means it was about to start means those conditions are like that world war II will begin soon and britishers were in they were hoping the support from the indian but as they rejected the independence the congress ministers resigned in the protest because britishers has means refused to grant them independence after the war. So that was the reason why these 7 Congress ministers who were elected from those 7 provinces, they have resigned it. Okay. So here, as I said, I will tell you the provincial autonomy meaning. See here, provincial autonomy. Capacity of the provinces to make relatively independent decisions while remaining within a federation. म्हणजे स्वतः इंडिपेंडंटली ऍक्ट होण्याला त्यांना काही प्रमाणात फ्रीडम मिळाला होता बट दे हॅव टू रिमेन विदिन अ फेडरेशन म्हणजे एक संघराज्य आपण ज्याला म्हणतो एकत्रित राज्य दे हॅव टू बी पार्ट ऑफ दॅट they have to have some control from this british government but can act independently to some extent that is provincial autonomy okay the meaning that is why it is mentioned in bold letters. Okay, next part. So this is all about the outcome of salt march. Now here I want to show you this also. Active in the national movement since the early 1920s, Sarojini Naidu was a significant leader of the Dandi March. She was the first Indian woman to become president of the Indian National Congress. So you have to remember this also for MCQ purpose what I am highlighting. So who was the woman president of first woman president of Indian National Congress if it is asked? The answer is Sarojini Naidu. Okay, so this is all about. Now related to this, I will show you the PPTs. Huh? Okay, the making of the national movement, the march to Dandi. We have read this content. Now the march to Dandi. Even though the non-cooperation movement was halted, the protest and attempts to gain freedom carried out. The non-cooperation movement was called off, but that means the freedom struggle will stop, will end? No. But there are other ways. Huh? The protest and attempts to gain freedom carried on. Huh? Halted means stopped. No? It was called off. It was called off. It was stopped. Isn't it? But that is not the end of the freedom struggle, but there are other ways of protesting and attempting to gain freedom carried on. In fact, the demands grew and actions become more intense. The methodology took many forms. One such attempt was Dandi March. Gandhi decided to break the salt law because he thought taxing a basic necessity was oppressive. A handful of leaders breaking the law wouldn't create an impact. Therefore, he declared a protest march from Sabarmati to Dandi, a distance of about 400 kilometers. Now, here they have mentioned it in kilometers, and in textbook it is mentioned in miles, 240 miles. So, if these questions come for MCQ, you have to be very careful. It is asked in kilometers or miles. Huh? If it is asked in miles, how many miles? 240, correct. And if it is asked in kilometers, how many kilometers? Yes. So be specific. Read the question if it too comes for MCQ. The idea was to gather people along the way to join the march and together reach the coastal town of दांडी. असं त्यांनी ही मोमेंट किंवा हा मार्च, त्याला म्हणून मार्च म्हणलं. आतापर्यंतच्या कुठल्याही मुवमेंट्सला मार्च म्हटलं होतं का? You know, march past what we have means we perform on Independence Day, correct? It is a long walk where a group of people join along this journey, correct? So that is why it carried out for around 14 to 15 days, where they covered 400 kilometer of distance. And during this journey, many group of people joined. So it is, that is why it is called as a march. The idea was to gather people along the way to join the march and together reach the coastal town of Dandi. Once at Dandi, they would produce their own salt from the seawater. As expected, thousands of supporters joined the march, including people from the lowest economic backgrounds. The word about the march spread through publications, means through newspapers, through leaflets, so it spread through the radio also. Of course, the British tried to suppress the protest by beating up and imprisoning protesters. Eventually, though, the British gave in and allowed elections to provincial legislatures. So, as I said, in 1937, it is a big success because we could at least participate, we could at least have a representation in the government where 7 leaders were also elected. Hmm? The Congress contested in 11 provinces and won in 7 of them. After a few years, World War II broke out. Congress leaders and the British were against Hitler. Now, about Hitler, we have a separate topic in grade 9. Okay? Oh, one whole topic, which is very interesting. Therefore, Congress leaders hoped to strike a deal with the British. What was the condition they put by Congress leaders? They will support British in World War II, but what was the condition put by Congress leaders? Can anyone tell me?
Ma'am, can I tell?
I am, yeah,
They will ask for independence of India in exchange of fighting with Hitler.
yeah, supporting, huh? Correct. And Tanushri, provincial autonomy, it is there in the book. It is means you can rule independently, but there will be some control from the federation. Okay, means like there will be some control from the British government, but to some extent you can rule independently. Hmm? Therefore, Congress leaders hoped to strike a deal with the British. So they put one condition which ultimately was refused, and they promised their support in the war if India was given complete independence after the war. The British refused. Congress leaders resigned from their elected positions. Okay. Women in freedom struggle. As we have read from the textbook, that women participation, that is also a driving force or which has impacted a lot. So we will read it again. Through the various phases of the freedom movement, women played a pivotal role, means very important role, across the board, irrespective of class, caste, marital status, age, location, cultural background, women joined the various movements. Okay. There were times when they had to fight for their place to participate in the movements, but they ultimately participated and made the freedom movement even stronger. म्हणजे वुमन पार्टिसिपेशनला सुरुवात झाली खरी, पण त्यांना ऍट द इनिशियल स्टेजेस दे हॅव टू फेस द मीन्स अपोजिशन because only they were women. Again, here is a description based discrimination based on gender, but ultimately what happened, from every group of people women participated, and that gave a very means made it more stronger, all these movements. So there were times when they had to fight for their place to participate in the movements, but they ultimately participated and made the freedom movement even stronger. So this is all about, I think it is very easy.
If you like our videos, do share them and subscribe to our channel. If you want awesome quizzes, write to us. Keep watching and keep learning with Walnut.